I have not played this game in 100 million zillion years, and I'm not entirely sure. Like the discs aren't really labeled; they're numbered. I know there's some disc swapping involved, so I don't know how this is gonna go. This could be, uh, not to step on Aaron's toes, but this could actually be a earlier in the week disaster than the normal disaster stream. Already sounds like a disaster. The problem is Aaron's disasters are fun disasters. My disasters are just disasters. I don't remember the original having loading music. I don't know if this is a something that the cracking people put into this. I don't really know. I will be leveraging Vice's warp mode tonight. I wonder. Boy, the sound is real crackly on this, but I'm wondering if I wonder if I must be in NTSC, but I don't know. I think this is right. So, there were a lot of games on the Commodore 64 that opened up with a song or whatever. By the way, that animation of him turning around to drink from that ale, this whole thing amazed me as a kid. Although I always felt a little bit like it was maybe digitized or something. You know what I mean? Some of the lines just have that kind of look. Like maybe it was drawn on something else and converted over to the Commodore 64. Anyway, this is the opening of the original Bard's Tale. When original Bard's Tale was released, I think people just called it Bard's Tale. And then as 2 and 3 came out, they added on the Tales of the Unknown. It's kind of like, back when Star Wars was Star Wars, and then Star Wars became A New Hope, right? To differentiate it as the first Star Wars. But this is a cool little intro to Bard's Tale. Again, you got the Bard going there. Now, like I said, I'll let this load for a split second, but then I will hit Alt W, and which I'm actually going to do now. And now the drive, the emulator bumps up to it's running at 1250% time to get past. Because, man, the one thing I remember about this game, tons of loading. So, press the key. So, okay, here we go. We said we were going to start the game. Is it still loading? It is still loading. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are in the Guild of Adventurers. I don't think I have a roster. Let's see. Check roster. I mean, there's going to be a ton of warping tonight. There's just so much loading. Merlin, Aladdin, Kong. Is that Jesus? Jesu? Hino, Judah. Well, that's nice. I think we're going to have to create some characters. Let's see. Do I have to? Oh, I have to put the names in? I should have paid more attention just a second ago. This Merlin one? Okay, so my whole thing was I was going to make people, but let's see, create member, save party, delete member, leave the game, exit disk. Well, I don't want to do any of those. Well, yeah, I do want to do those. So I'm going to kind of, let's see, make this here. Let me or I think this is the order that people showed up in. So let's see. Let's create a character. What kind of character should Petzel be? Petzel is the first person here. I think he's going to be human. Petzel, is he a magician guy? I think Petzel's a pretty good guy. I think he should be a paladin. Petzel. Okay. Fast forward. Okay, we need to, let's see. We need a, elf. An elf warrior. Oh, shoot. I just did a, oh, there we go. Okay. I think that was number 2. Yeah, I probably should have either went with the either the Easy Flash. There's also a 1581 release where everything is just on one disc, which is a nice. You know, if there's one guy that could be a half orc hunter, I mean, that has to be. I wonder how long this could be. Okay. Create. Let's see. I need a hobbit rogue. And who snuck in here but Mr. Borg? I mean, any guy that can sneak in on a chat is a good rogue. Okay. Then let's see. I mean, maybe a half elf bard. You gotta have a bard. And who knows good stories but Buck Owen? Buck Owen could tell a good story. I know, yes. Jonathan. Yes. Oh, I think I just did Muck Owen. I should probably. Well, sorry, Buck. A high elf. High, all right. No. And then let's see. We got to have a magic user here. We're gonna make a elf. Oh, conjurers are good too, because conjurers could whip up stuff. Magician. We need a magician. Magicians are wizards, and who? Would be a more fitting magician than a wizard. Okay, so now we need to delete member. Bye-bye, Marilyn. Oh, I think I just deleted him. Did I just delete him off the disk? I just wanted to remove him. Okay, I want to exit here. I want to remove member. Okay. And then I want to add member Petzel. Add member 1010. Migo Aaron. Borg. Muck Owen. I swear to you, that's not intentional. Oh, maybe I did do Buck Owen. Maybe it just looked like a Muck Owen. I don't know what your name is. All right. Check roster. Is it Wackoin? What the heck did I type there? That's what I thought it was. I thought it was Nuckoin. Oh. All right, there we go. So it's not Muckoin, it's Nuckoin. And Draz. Okay, now. All right, now let's... I mean, this order sheet. Let's take a look. Let's look at Petzel here. I thought, I grew up on Wizardry, and so when I saw it, you looked at the characters and they did the little animations here. I looked at every one of these. By the way, I know some of you guys are familiar with the what is it, the Picsou, which is the pixel art thing that I have back here. The Picsou, one of the things it could do is you can take sprites and convert them over into animated GIFs and upload it to that. And so I don't know if you can see that, maybe not on this screen, but I found a website that had all the animated GIFs from Bard's Tale, and I uploaded them to my Picsou. So I have all the characters and monsters and everything on the Picsou back there. So yeah, I think let's see, what do we got here? Oh boy, is this like, am I gonna have to equip everybody and do all that stuff? Oh well, you don't own anything. Okay. Quit. Exit. Choose E, T, or P. P? Equip, you don't have anything. T, you can't trade anything. You can't drop anything, and you can't P anything. Well, how do we get out of this? Is it escape? I mean, not escape, but... oh, there we go. Oh, it was actually doing something. It was just loading for so long that I thought the game was locked up. Okay, so let's see. We've got our roster, add members, remove members, disk options, new order, view members, and let's exit the guild. Now, if you remember, oh, you know what? Is it IJKL to get around? Yeah, so you could do that, or you could do the arrow keys, but you got to go map something in Vice to make that work, which is not a big deal. Now, if you remember, Barge Tail came with a map. And so if you had a pirated copy, it made it kind of. Oh, well, I was just sitting here running my mouth, and now I face death itself in the form of one barbarian. Do we have any weapons? Yet I don't think we haven't even bought anything yet. We haven't. But you know what? You know what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to option snapshot, save snapshot image. Just so that I have to go through and create everybody again. Yeah, I don't know what I hope you guys are good with your fists, because we don't back down from no stinking barbarian. So Petzel is going to attack, and then Borg is going to party attack. No, we'll just have the guys in the back defend. Use these attack commands. Yes, this was exciting, and I will tell you the story about this. Oh, you're chopping. That was good. Barbarian swings at Petzel and hits for. Oh, sorry, Petzel. Petzel's dead. Fight. Attack. Defend. How come there's only 5? Oh, because Petzel's dead. Oh boy. 10-10 got it that time. You guys aren't very deadly with your hands here. Okay, there we go. Finally. Thank you, 10-10. Petzel dead. Terrible. I guess we split it 5 ways. I mean, we were just standing right at the entrance. So if I remember, let's see. Oh my God. 3 kobolds. Can we run? I mean, we may have to run away from 3. I love these guys. They have their little swords that go up and down. Can we run away? Yeah, we can run. Let's get out of here. Where are we standing here? Let's get out. Okay, so I turned right and moved a little bit. Now, what I was going to say, I can pause this game. Let me pause this real quick. Alt-P. Is that Barstow came with a map and here it is. So this is the map of Skara Brae, and you can see we started. Let's see, we're at Skara Brae, and I think we start right like in here. It should be somewhere right here, because I think, in fact, if you go down here. Here's the casino and the bank. The Adventurers Guild right here is N15E24. So if we look here, we've got N, that's North 15, and then E24. So we came out right here, and we turned right and walked 3 steps. So what we got to do is go to where do we need to go? The review board, Garth's shop, which is North 18 East 26. So we go up here and hang a right, and then come back down Main Street. Okay, so let's see what we could do here. So we should come up here. See if any of you guys, if we can't get killed. Okay, north. And then, nope, I already got lost. Didn't work good at all. Where am I at? I'm on Skara Brae. Oh, let me flip back over to the game so you guys can see that. Yeah, I already got lost. It had one difficulty setting, which was difficult. That was the difficulty setting. So you could kick doors and you could go into every building in Skara Brae. And 4 spiders. That ought to be good. Hey, that's fitting because I'm wearing a t-shirt for the spider. They must have known we were coming. I hope you guys attack, defend. Oops, I think I did one less. Attack, defend. Let's see what these spiders are made of. A spider hits Amigo Aaron. Oh boy. Borg. 1 point of damage, Borg. I mean, we gotta go get some, some armor and stuff. Oh boy, Aaron. Oh. I mean, I don't think it's going to be slow. I think it's going to be very fast. So there was, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to, options, setting, or, let's see, where was it? Snapshot, load. Oh no, what is this? What is this snapshot doing in here? What the heck? That's the wrong snapshot. Okay, here we go. D games. Bard's Tale. Here we go. Okay, so this is back to the Barbarian. We're going to run from the Barbarian. Actually, we're going to pause this for just a second. Okay, so let me take a look here. I think what you do is we turn north on Trumpet Street. We go right a couple of spots to Main Street. Okay, so let's do this. Alt, pause. We want to run. Oh. So I think I started it. I started the fight and then. All right, we're gonna have to fight this Barbarian. Oh man. Let's see. We come out of the Adventurers Guild. I mean, this game is brutal. The only saving grace that the guy had, or that the game had, was not a saving grace, but it was like a loophole. Was you could it didn't. And now I might be getting my games. Oh, thank you, 1010, for again killing the barbarian. I can't remember if it was Bard's Tale or if it was Wizardry, but one of them, when you went down in a dungeon, it didn't save the status of your party until everybody was dead, and so then you just took the discount at that point. Okay, so we are on. And this game is rough. Okay. Hey, that's funny that we see 3 kobolds here because, that's what we saw exactly last time. So it doesn't seem like it's very randomized. Okay, but if we are on Skara Brae, I'm looking at the map here. Okay, we're going to run away. Okay, so let's... Okay, that's south. This is north on Skara Brae. Oh, I'm in Skara Brae. Why is it loading? That can't be good. Okay. Is there a way to find out what street I'm on? I thought it's... Okay, let's go to the corner up here. Let's try to go to the northeast corner. Okay, where am I at? Am I on the top street? Okay, I am on the top street. Okay. So let me turn around. Go to the end of this street here. Turn right, forward, left, forward, right. This is confusing. Oh boy. You know what? Maybe starting with those guys that had equipment wasn't such a bad idea. Maybe we'll do that next. It's your half brother, Aaron. Can you talk to him? Can you do something? I feel like 6 orcs. No way. That's crazy. This town. Two magicians? How bad could these guys be? Let's fight these dudes with our bare hands. I feel like they should have low hit points. Oh, no effect. Good job. I think Petzl made a savings throw there. Look at that. Borg whoops up on one. Petzl gets one. There we go. That's what we could do. We could beat old guys with no armor. That's who we're... Okay. Petzl found, what did that say? A war axe? Let's go look at what Petzl's got here. Warp. Equip. Let's see. Oh, press any key. War axe. Equip 1. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now someone's holding something at least. Okay. Let's see. Oh. You face death in the form of 2 nomads. Or as I like to say, momads. I mean, let's see what Petzel's thing can do here. Let's fight, attack, 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 defend, defend. You know what? No, that's not what we're gonna do. Attack, attack, attack. And then wasn't Bucko on a bard? Yes. Oh, but you don't have an instrument yet. Defend. And now Draz is a magician with spells. So let's do cast a spell. Spell to cast. So let's go look at Bard's Tale 1. Magician spells. And let's let's see. We've got level 1 spells. Well, these are mages. And if you're not familiar with these, they made them like intentionally vague, so you had to have the manual. You know what I mean? Now these are mage ones, which I don't think applies to magician. Oh no, this is conjurer. Okay, we don't need conjurer. Here we go, magician. Vorpal plating, air armor. Well, we could probably use that. Oh, but that's just for him. Causes all metal near the party to glow with magical light. Scry sight. The walls themselves will speak. I mean, wow, what a bunch of crappy spells you have. Why did we bring you? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Vorpal plating, which will give somebody magic hands. So let's VOPL on Tintin. Yes. Give Tintin some magic Vorpal hands. Borg does damage. A nomad kills Petzel. Draz casts a spell. Tintin does good damage. And a nomad hits Tintin. What happened to... Oh. Petzel had our big axe. He was still a guy with a weapon. It was just 5 dudes wandering around and one guy with an axe. Attack, attack, attack. Defend. Come on. Nuck. Alright. See? Nuck Owens. And a nomad kills 10. No. Attack, attack, attack. There's no people in the back. Borg does some damage. That's good news. Nomad hits Draz but doesn't kill him. Draz hits the Nomad. There was a way, I don't remember what the key was. I think it was the right arrow that would speed up the text. You could speed up the text a little bit. I mean, we're in it to win it now. Let's see if we can get him before he gets us. Yay! Draz! Draz takes out the second Nomad. Which is pretty good for a magician with no weapons. This game was brutal, and the thing about this game was you had to let's see, where are we at? Which direction are we going? Facing west, facing south. Oh, I gotta get back over to my map over here. Okay, so we're going south, and then we have to turn right, which is really left. Is this it? Let me go in here. And by the time, so the thing was is that to actually get anywhere in this game, as you could probably imagine, oh, nothing here. You had to build your guys way up, you know, and okay, so this is east. Where can I go east all the way to the end and then only turn left? Where would that put me? Let me go in here. Hopefully there's no monsters. You are in an empty building. Exit. So you would have to. Well, that was the thing. Is sometimes what you did is you would use the built-in characters, or the characters that it came with, and then just add one guy at a time to your party, right? And then build that guy up, and then just swap him out. And the thing was, by the end of this game, 5 gnomes. Oh boy. And oh, you know what we could do here? Yeah, I think you know what? Let's just. I need to find like a walkthrough real quick and see Bard's Tale 1 walkthrough how to get armor. Because we've got to go find the what have we got left? 2 people left. This is not so good. Not so good. There's still 2 men standing here. Seems like it's more than flesh wounds at this point. And we're going down swinging. Oh, this doesn't look good, folks. This doesn't look good at all. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. So let's go get those. Let's go find that other party that that the game had, and we'll see what we can do. So now it's saving everyone's dead status to the disk. Fortunately, we just made that blank disk. Oh, and we have that save thing. So here's what we're going to do: is we're going to let's see. Let's check roster. And let me see who we have here. Let me write these down. Aladdin, Kong, Jesu, Hino, Judah. I thought there was more people than that. What happened? Oh, you know why? Because I deleted Merlin. I literally deleted him. I need to check that one more time. And I'm going to take a screenshot. Is that Hino? Yeah, the wizard did pretty good for I don't know why that. Oh, you know what? I hit the wrong keys here. Aladdin, Kong, Jesu, Hino, and Judah. There we go. There, I took a screenshot. Okay. So, sorry to get rid of all my dead friends here. Remove one. Remove one. This is at like 12 times speed. Okay, so now let's add Aladdin, add Kong, add Jesus, add Hino, and add Judah. Okay, so let's see who these guys are. Oh, look at this. Look at their hit points and stuff. Now, this is a little bit of a different party. You see this? 161, 170 hit points, 112, 64. So let's see. That number 1 is a paladin. 2 is a magician. 3 is a wizard. 4 is a bard. And 5 is a wizard. Is that right? Oh, I bet 2 is a mage. Let's take a look at him real quick. Dwarf. Oh, he's a monk. Oh, these guys are super, super high. Look at that. Bracers. Death daggers. Eye. Light one. All right. Yeah, these guys are super bad. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want the paladin, the monk, and maybe the bard up front. So let's reorder. Not remove. Check roster. New order. New order will be 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay, there we go. So you got to put your fighters because you're working. I maybe should explain this if you never played this, but you're in a 3x3 matrix. So the first 3 guys can do physical attacks, and then the back 3 guys can cast spells and things like that. Let's take a look at just for fun Judah here. So let's see. Experience. I think these are fake characters. I mean, I think these have been modified characters. Nobody had 1,000,000 experience. Level 12. I mean, maybe you did. Class, wizard, elf. Experience, any key. Oh, yeah, the master key. Yeah, so they've already got stuff to unlock the game, I think. I was trying to see if this would say. So he's sorcerer level 3, conjurer level 3, wizard level 6, magician level 7. Yeah, he has all kinds of spells, all kinds of killer stuff, too. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is kind of a hecked up. I want to see if the other wizard has the same picture. It probably does. 4. Yeah. Let's look at 3. Okay, yeah, that's a dude, alright. That's the bard. Okay, there's that dude, and then it looks like a guy used to know named Petzel. Okay. But my guess is this. I wonder if. Well, no, it wouldn't be a saved game. So you go down here and kick in a door. And kick in the door. Everybody's running from us now. Oh, here we go. 2 barbarians. What do you think, guys? Should we run away? No way. Sergeant Slaughter, baby. We won't cast any spells just yet. 51 points. A crit. So yeah, what you could do, like I said, you could make a sixth person, add them to this party, and they would be partaking. They would be getting the experience points. They would be splitting the gold, and so you could do. These characters are modified. These are crazy characters, but that would be the gist. But a lot of times, in this game, you would go out and fight a battle or two, and then run back and go get healed and all that stuff. I mean, we haven't even made it down into the dungeon yet. This is just the surface of Skara Brae. So I don't remember. I think in the second game, was like a lot of stuff that took place outdoors. And then the third game was you were like doing time travel, so you went back to Skara Brae, and Skara Brae had been destroyed and stuff. So it was a big storyline thing. Now, I got to tell you that so when I met my buddy Jeff, what do we got here? Oh, so we're at the statue of the samurai warrior. So I think you had to use different keys to go back to when you got to these statues and stuff. Oh, we could just attack it. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Leave it alone. Or leave it. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, if we're not doing anything, you see one samurai. I mean, this is bad news. This was bad. This was like when you ran into these guys, it would just destroy your party. But we're also a bunch of baddies, so we'll see what happens here. Attack, defend. Again, you would never have characters like this if you had not been playing for a very, very, very long time. Yeah, we just wiped out the samurai. Now, each character here gets experience points. Okay, so let's pause right here. And let's see if... yeah, exactly. That we just wiped that dude out. So, let's see over in Skara Brae. Okay, here's the samurai. So this is where we're at. North 7, East 27. North 7, East 27. Oh, okay, here he is, right here on the map. Okay, so we are literally on this square. That's good. Now we know where we're at. So now let's find where the Adventurers Guild is, or where the review board's where you level up. The Adventurers Guild's where we started. There's the bank, the casino. The energy important. Okay, so this is Garth's shop. So this is North 18, East 26. North. I got a short-term memory problem here. North 18, East 26. We are here. So we want to go up to where it ends, over, and up to where it ends. So up, left, up, left, up, and then kick the door. Okay, so up, left, up, left, up. Okay. What happened? I lost my game? There's me. There's that. Why did I lose? Hold Oh, there we go. Okay. So if we are facing north, okay, up, left, up, left, but we hit a dead end. Okay, so we went up from where we were. We went up, left, left. Now something's attacking me. We're never going to get to the Adventurers Guild. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at this map here. Where did I go wrong? Up, left, left. Oh, I see. I got to turn back around and go a couple and then go north. Okay, we're just going to run away if we can. Okay, let's turn back. West. No. Oh. Skeletons. That's the noise skeletons make. They take over your phone. Yeah. It says Petzel is missing. Petzel's the corpse has not been found. Okay, we're gonna wipe out some skeletons here real quick. $12-foot skeletons in the garage right now, baby. But ready to be put out for sure. Amber alert for Jinx. Oh, that's up by Tulsa. 13-year-old. Taken by non-custodian. Ugh. Well, that's not good. Fight, attack, defend. Yes. Not very challenging. Now, the problem is I forgot where I was. Okay, I went up, left, up, left. Okay, so what I need to do now is unbelievable. Okay, which way am I facing? I'm facing east. Okay, if I'm right where I'm at, so this was all stuff you would, I mean, you could look at the map, but you kind of had to memorize it, like, be like, I know where I'm at, and I don't know. I thought I was in the right spot. So I should be facing south, right? Yeah. Okay, so if I hit... and then I'm in that corner? Isn't that... I don't know where I am. This game's confusing. Okay, I feel like I'm right outside of... I don't know where I am. I don't know. I feel like the tale that the bard was meant to tell was not mine. I don't know. One conjurer? Come on, give me a break. Not with these dudes. So I haven't even got into the dungeon yet. Which is pretty dopey. To be honest with you. I was trying to keep looking way over my shoulder at the map, but So, the first RPG like this that I ever saw was Wizardry. Obviously, I mean that was kind of the first one, like the first person, if you call this first person dungeon crawler, and it was a lot like this, except for the walls didn't have textures. They didn't have mappings on them. Like if there was a door, it would just look like a door or whatever. It was like a wireframe almost, but it did have pictures of monsters, and so that wizardry was like kind of the first thing, right? Yeah, Jeff and I played. Well, so wizardry was me and my dad, and so my dad used to work a night shift, and so I would come home from school and play wizardry, and until it was time to do homework and stuff, and I would leave a note for my dad, and then when he came home from work at 11, he would load up the game and continue where I left off, and then he would leave me a note, and so we like tag teamed when I was a little kid and played wizardry, but the summer between 7th and 8th grade, like that whole summer was me and Jeff playing Bard's Tale. So he had bought Bard's Tale, and so I would go to his house, and we would just sit there and the thing about Jeff was that like I thought I was a night owl until I met Jeff. I thought for a second we were getting out of Skara Brae. Oh, 8 mad dogs. Oh boy. We might need a spell for this. Let's go find a good spell. Let's see. So we want to fight, attack. Let's see. Now, this guy had some. Use a thing like, what has he got? A luck shield? Gloves, bracers, sorcerer staff. Yeah, let's use that, baby. Let's see if he's got any cool stuff to use. Let's use specter, snare, silver square. I don't know what that stuff is. Silver circle. Oh, that's stuff that you get. Dragon wand. Well, these aren't dragons. It's not going to help me. Let's instead let's have this dude cast a spell. I think he's got some spells, pretty good spells too. You know what? We're going to try something here in a minute. We're going to see if he has Death Strike at 8 mad dogs. Yep. He hits it 4 times for 50. Yeah, this is just crazy. Yeah, it is kind of like Baltimore. Just mad dogs roving the street. Oh, look at that. All right, let's see what his spell does. Of course, our armor class is so low that even when they do attack, they miss all the guys here. But, so I thought I was a night owl by staying up till like midnight. So I would go spend the night at Jeff's house. We'd play Bard's Tale, and then at midnight I would go to bed, and I would wake up at like 7 in the morning, and Jeff would still be awake. And then he'd be like, "Oh, I found this," or whatever. And what do we got left? A mad dog. There, he missed. We will fight. How many are left, though? I didn't see. I don't think we need any more spells. Good Lord. And so then I would wake up, and then, I would take over, and Jeff would then sleep till noon or something. Like, that was unheard. Like, I was never a kid that slept in like that, but Jeff would just stay up really, really late, and then, wake up, sleep until noon or something like that. So, but we had a good time. And so we did, I think, eventually defeat Bardstown. But I mean, we played Bardstown for a long time. So yeah, there's definitely some better ways to play Bard's Tale. On Steam, there's the remake of Bard's Tale, which has updated graphics. The map and everything is the same. I think some of the newer ones have auto mapping, so you can kind of see. Found scale armor. Blah. Who cares? These guys wouldn't care. What I was going to do is, if I could get back to the Adventurers Guild, which there's just no chance of at this point of me finding anything, but then we could get one of the other guys that we had, and they could cast like their spells to bring people back to life. You know what I mean? So yeah, nothing there. Bonk. I just walked into a door. And you feel like eventually you would just randomly find something, but the stuff to find is there's so few, you know what I mean? Although that seems like, okay, oh, here we are. Where did we go? Welcome, oh weary ones. Oh, we're at the temple. So this is the healing temple. We found something. And if you notice, the front of the building looked a little bit different. So, let's look over here. We're at the healing temple. Let's see, the tower, the tower, the tower. Well, I don't know where we're at. But if we look at our people, look, everybody is completely, like nobody has hit any of our people. But, if our last party, if we could have got here, we could have got somebody healed. But unfortunately, nobody needs healing. The one thing that we found, the greatest God's healing temple. Let me see if that's on here. Yeah, it is. It's at the temple. It says you can access the catacombs here. When asked about the name of the mad god, type Tarjan. But I don't want to exit. Can I talk to the dude? I wonder who has any money. Oh, none of these guys have any money. Well, that's interesting because somebody hacked all the stuff up but didn't give them any money, so I don't have enough money. Well, I guess nobody will pay. Sorry, we're broke, buddy. But if you looked, so I'm facing away from the door right now, but if we turn around and look at the door, see how it looks different? Like it's got that little symbol up there and stuff. So the buildings where stuff is located, there really was a way to tell things. Okay, so let's see. That's the temple of the... Let me go back in here. I want to see which one this is. Because there's a whole bunch of temples. Because there's the great, greater, greatest. Okay, so I'm facing north, and this is the greatest gods one. So if we look over here, the greatest gods is at north 17, east 12. So we have to be north 17. I don't know how the heck we got over here. So we're right here. North 17, east 12. But doesn't it look like there's something... Like, what are all these little hand things to the south? Like, are these all buildings we're supposed to go to? All right, let's exit here and find out. So left, down one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we're facing that right now. So if we go down, see, this doesn't line up. Like, okay, I'm looking north. How can I be looking north at that temple? I don't get it. Okay, I'm facing north at the temple, but if we go over here and look at the map, and this is the greatest God's temple, and that would be north 17, east 12. And if we pull this up, north 17. Wait, is this should be north, right? Yeah, north 17, east 12. I mean, that seems like it would be here, but we can't unless I'm doing... I mean, wouldn't you think that the north would be the north and south like this? So north 17 and east 12. But that can't be if I'm facing north here. So, I mean, if this was north... I mean, if this was in 17 and this was 12... Yeah, that... But even then, I couldn't be facing north and be looking at this building. I am just at a loss here. I'm not being able to... I don't understand how to read this map. Am I reading the right map? Is this to the right game? Am I looking at the right map for the right game? Oh, and then, of course, one spider, bring it. As James Holzhauer would say. Bring it. So, I would like to... I mean, this is a tough game to get into, but... and I don't know that I've done a great job of showing it off, but I definitely... bring out the dead. It would be our whole last party. Bring out your dead. Hang on for a second. We got 6 people. Yeah, I'll have to send him a link to the video. Hey, I'm not the one that killed the whole party. You guys. Okay, so that's east. Oh, see how it's nighttime now? So in theory, at nighttime there would be more attacks. But how could there possibly be more attacks? I mean, there's an attack every... The sudden scream of battle brings your party to a halt as you face 6 wolves. Well, I was trying to get to where you equip people. I couldn't even get that far. Okay, so that is... Oh, that's the same temple, right? You know what? I thought... wait, this is a different temple. This is the temple of the mad god. What is thy business? Here we go. Unbeliever. We're going to speak to him. And we're going to say, Tarjan. Speak not the name of the High One so freely. Insert the dungeon disc and press key. I mean, all of what we've been doing is just trying to get down into the dungeon so far. So let's go Alt 8. And I hope that this is the dungeon disc. We'll find out here very shortly. So if there was a point where you went into a room and there was a thing on the wall and you read it and it said Tarjan, that's how you would know that. So now we're actually going down into some of the catacombs. And I was going to say I'd pull up the map, but I mean, how little use has the other map been to us? Let's see. And let's see. This is the sewers. This is the sewers level 2. Sewers. Catacombs. Let's see where we are. Here's the catacombs. There are stairs here up. Do you want to take them? And I would say no, but just to pull over here. So now we've entered the catacombs, and you can see there are some... these things are where monsters are hiding, but there are certain things that you have to get, like here's gold and stuff like that. But you would not have got this map. This is a map you would have had to make. The only map you got was of the upper level of Skara Brae, like the actual city itself. And also, in the catacombs, it is dark. So let's see if any of these guys happen to have a torch, which I'm sure they don't. But we could probably cast some sort of light spell here real quick. Let's see what inventory he has. Pure shield, pure... travel helms. I mean, absolutely nothing useful. Thanks for nothing. Let's go over here to spells. There's a compass one. That one's no good. Causes all metal to glow. No. Stone light spell makes all stone and earth within a range of the party glow, revealing even secret doors. So that's STSI. So let's see if one of our guys has that. Let's look at Judah. Gold. Can I spell? Oh, here we go. Here we'll cast a spell. 5 STSI. There we go. So now we can see. That'll help us a little bit. I should probably see what this looks like. Okay, so I'm in this little dead end box here. No. Around you, oh boy. Before you, you see 7 wolves and 5 sorcerers. The sorcerers advance. So now I didn't get a chance to run. Oh, yeah, maybe. But these guys are going to be... We're going to try to run away from this here. Yeah, okay. But now you're going to start getting into a little bit more serious stuff. As if the other ones weren't, you know. No, I don't want to take them. Okay, I'm just making sure I knew where we were here. Okay. That doesn't seem good. Oh boy. Oh, now this is something fun. A wandering creature offers to join your party. You can allow him, fight him, or leave. So we'll allow him. So now we'll see who we get here. So that some guys just joined our party. Oh, a swordsman. You see him up there? And we can take a look at him. He has 15 hit points. So, I mean, he is not going to last long down here. But, so that was another thing. You know, you could... went around, you know, go around and let's see, can I? Oh, sudden screen. Well, I was going to look at him, but instead we got 2 goers. You know what, swordsman? You want to join the party? Now we don't get to choose what the swordsman does. Now these guys have oh Jesus. So So there's ogres, there's conjurers. We're gonna defend, but next time we might have to. How about this? Let's see if he has Dragon Breath. DRBR. No, he doesn't have that. We're going to have him defend, and then we're going to see if he has this. Yeah, Dragon Breath. So we'll hit those guys in row C. Let's see what happens here. So Kong, these guys shouldn't have no problem killing these dudes. Yeah, this game is rough. All right, so now we cast this thing. Yeah, this game was all about building parties, dying, making new people, building parties, dying, going, getting the bad people, building your party up until you got a group of guys that were built up enough. You know what I mean? How's our swordsman doing? Oh, he took a shot. Swordsman. Hey, swordsman takes out an ogre. Good for you. All right, so what do we got? Oh, just 2 conjurers left? Say no more. Hopefully we can take them out before they cast some spells here. Yeah, there we go. But remember those other battles where we were killing people and we would get like 15 gold? Like this should be a little bit more, a little bit more substantial gold. Yeah, 302 pieces of gold, but also 1,600 experience points. Now, if I were a nice guy, I would go back up and I would go heal the swordsman. But you know what? Friends in the dungeon, easy come, easy go. Oh. So yeah, the harder part about the dungeons is that everything looks the same, right? Oh, it says out. Let me walk into a wall there. Oops. Yeah. A trap. You've been hit in a timed war strike spell. Well. 3 half orcs and 2 skeletons. Oh boy. Oh boy, half orcs. A face only a mother could love. Take these guys out in a couple rounds. And something I might not have mentioned is that when you went from Bard's Tale 1 to Bard's Tale 2, you could convert your characters. And I know these are probably like some of Aaron's friends. They're like, hey, where's Aaron? We just heard there was a party. Have you seen the swordsman? Oh, the swordsman's gone. Look at that. Wiped him right out. Sorry, sword. Oh, look at these skeletons. Ay. I always liked on the skeletons how only one side of their jaw was hinged. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, what you kind of see tonight is the 2 extremes, right? A very, very new beginner party that was under-equipped and, level 1 guys with no weapons and no armor. You're not going to last long in Skara Brae. And then these guys are like, top of the line. I mean, these are obviously someone who's cheated and made these super powerful characters, which isn't that much fun to go through the game if you're actually trying to beat the game with characters like this. But it is kind of fun to just walk around and be able to see stuff, Which, I thought it was. I thought I knew where I was. Oops, sorry. Oh, I think 8 dogs. I think we're gonna walk away from that one. So, but yeah, I would like to review this one for Sprite Castle. Like I said, it's tough to know how much detail to go into in Sprite Castle. Like you don't want to go into every spell, every character class. Oh, guess what we found here? Look at that. Oh, look, I just walked into it. You have entered the burial preparation chamber for few, but the priests have gone and have been seen this and lived. And then we'll go in here, and this is a room you don't tread lightly around in here. Oh. So, yeah. So here's 45 zombies. So now, because when we went through the trap, I think we dropped down to the second level of the catacomb. So you can see how things get out of control here. So imagine, let's see, is there anything for undead? Yes. Repel dead. So we will fight, attack, cast, repel undead, and cast. Let's see if this guy has it too. Yeah, let's see what happens to this. You ready? One is fried for 33 points. One is fried for 42 points. Oh. But this is this is a, let's see, what level is this? I mean, you can't make a wizard right off the bat. You have to, move up in other classes and stuff. So this is a spell that, this spell might take you months to get to a point where you could actually cast this spell. It's got to take 10 minutes to get through all the zombies I'm killing. I actually thought zombies had more hit points than that, but So what I was saying is that, when you went from Barge Tale 1 to Barge Tale 2 and Barge Tale 2 to Barge Tale 3, you could convert your character disc. And so once you had these guys, like if you just started in Barge Tale 2, like Barge Tale 2 started like this right now. Like if you started Barge Tale 2, you were just screwed. So you had to play Barge Tale 1 and build up your party and then migrate them over to Barge Tale 2 so that they were, beefed up so that they could take on Barge Tale 2, and then the same thing again with Barge Tale 3. So there was kind of an incentive to own and play, all three of the titles. Again, there is a way, I don't want to, let me try something here real quick. I think under joystick settings, so I have one of the joysticks mapped to the arrow keys, but I'm going to turn that off, at which point I think I can use the arrow keys, and then I think maybe that's not exactly how to do it, but there was a way to speed this scroll up. I need to go look that up. You can actually speed it up in this version. I think it was one of the arrow keys or whatever, but I just don't. I may not have it mapped right in WinVice. The The DOS version of Bard's Tale I always thought was pretty atrocious. There's I believe, an Apple II GS version, which is pretty good, all things considered. I grew up with the Commodore version, which is a really good version, but man, you are going to, I've been speeding up a lot of the disk loading as we've been going through this. So, without that, it would be like on a real system. I think it would be pretty painful, especially if you hadn't played it back in the day. If you were going back, yeah, you could do loading time and do an entire show during the loading time. So, Bard's Tale 1 C64 speed up scrolling text. How to increase and decrease the scrolling times. The period or the comma key? Well, let's try that. Oh, now the other guy's casted a spell. I wonder if I just... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so now there's a chest here. Now there is a... let's see, do I have... What do I have? I've got a monk, a bard. A monk might be able to disarm it. Let's try to disarm it with the monk. Disarm 2. Enter trap name. I don't know. You know what? There was always a poison dart. Let's see if that's it. You set off... Oh, the gas cloud. Oh, boy. Sometimes we order Mexican from DoorDash, and I set off the gas cloud. Are any of the people damaged or poisoned? Yeah, I don't think it hurt any of them. Kong found something. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is, like, the game gets pretty serious after a while. You know what I mean? 45 zombies, stuff like that. It's not good. That's the one we came in, right? Yeah. Okay, that was the other door we found. Is that the only two doors? Oh, boy. One swordsman. Is that the swordsman that joined our party and then left? We're not going to leave without destroying that dude. And Jade Monks, I mean, I don't know if they're high enough at this point, because we're not that far into the game, if these guys would actually give us a run for our money, but let's find out. Oops. Oh, geez, 114 points. Yeah, they're not going to stand that. Well, there you go. Yeah, they just were not a match for these dudes. Well, I'm sorry that I killed everybody. I thought that we'd be able to go out and have some fun adventures together, but instead I just put all my friends in a party and then killed them all instantly. I'm sorry that happened. We're back in the other catacombs. I mean, we're back through the... Now there is, you know what, I'm actually thinking of wizardry, but some of these, like some of these areas, like how I'm walking into things, some of these places had fake walls that you had to go through. Some of these places had rooms that would have spinners, so as you're trying to map them, they would turn you 90 degrees. I mean, it's just a devious game, you know, and it's fun, like I said, but you know, when someone said, are you getting your money's worth, you know, did you get your money's worth out of this thing? Like, you know, it was just, again, we played it for an entire summer, you know, and just buying one game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you definitely got your money's worth out of Bard's Tale. So, I think we'll wrap it up after this battle here. Yeah, I'm sorry about slaughtering everybody. Oh, magician casts a spell. Magician casts a spell. I wonder what they're. I guess it doesn't see if there's anything. It doesn't show that anything was successful. Oh, wizard casts a spell at Aladdin. Oh, but it had no effect. So you guys are all making your, or not you guys, but these guys are all making their. Oh, look at that! Well, he got somebody. He got somebody. 2 points of damage though. But everybody's making their saving throws here, so. You know what? Oh, hey, pets. Yeah, we're wrapping stuff up anyway. We will not be playing Bard's Tale, I don't believe, at Boat Fest, although we could have a. I mean, I think it would take too long to do that, but Bard's Tale, heck of a game. I do want to review that on Sprite Castle. I got a You Don't Know Flack that's like 90% done. Next week I'm going to be out of town on vacation, so I'd like to get that done before we go out. But yeah, Bard's Tale, fun games. So